Okay, we are live. What's up, guys? Back with another replay event. Not trading today because it's Independence Day and the market is closed, as far as I am concerned. A quick update on my evaluation. I know I've been, well, for the few of you that have been watching my videos, I know I was doing the evaluation and live streaming it, and I started doing. Okay, so I streamed the first day and I got about 250 or something like that profit. And then the next time I streamed, I did really bad, like going over my loss, maximum loss, and that's not good. That's not good. And I noticed that I couldn't really focus all that well and remain disciplined when streaming. I just couldn't do it. It was too much. I'm trying to, make profit and pass an evaluation and stream at the same time. In some way, that was not bad. Like it taught me a lot trying to do both things at the same time. But my performance, uh, I think, would be a lot better if I didn't stream. Well, that's what I thought. Even though streaming and trading was making me a better trader because I was basically being accountable on a live stream, and so it made me gain a bit of discipline. But at a certain point, I needed to focus more on trading, and streaming did not allow me to do that. I was talking and trying to keep the video going. And also, the preparation for the stream, or if you're going to do a video, the preparation takes time, and I need that time to prepare for the trading session. All that to say that that was about, it was the first day or second day of the evaluation, and that happened on the 3rd of last month, June. Somewhere around there, I streamed my first day of this evaluation. And now it's a month later, and after being $1,000 in drawdown, basically 49,100 something was my lowest point. I started doing much better and taking things slowly and building it back up. And so at the moment, I have, this is my balance. So I'm profitable at the moment with my starting balance at 50,000. I have 724.25 in profit. This is my maximum drawdown, which has gone up because of that, increase in balance. And my best day was 522, which is a really good amount for my limit, which is 750. And all in all, I've been doing much better. And it has been a month already, so I'm well past the 7 days. So I just have to keep this up. On July 3rd, Wednesday, yesterday, I I did trade. I didn't think the environment was good for me because there were news events that were going on. We had the EIA report and then this FOMC. We were at the top of the range, basically making new highs yesterday. Somewhere around here, 10:30, that's when we started. Price was ranging here. Finally broke this high here. That's only 11. I traded up until about 11:30, so like from 10:30 to 11:30. And I took a few moves. One of the moves was actually this one here. Like right around here before it went up, I put a buy order somewhere around here probably. I put a buy order, and then price was just very hesitating to go up, and I took out an early $20 profit, so I put my stop loss almost at break even or whatever, just to not incur a loss. And it hit me and then went up, and really could have been a great trade, especially because I was kind of thinking that this would happen. Um, of course, after probably taking me up all the way, it would have reversed, but I was well within maybe $240 or 12 points in profit. If I had stayed with that trade, maybe it would have hit my stop loss, which was at 5. Sometimes I like to trail the stop loss. Uh, so anyways, I, only got 20 bucks on that trade. Overall, I lost 50 bucks, and then $83 if you consider all the fees, because I did take maybe like maybe 4 trades. I think it was 4. I've been really good at keeping track and score of all my trades. Um, so this is us. Um, I am sorry. I am sorry. Like, this is, yeah, this is the move that I was talking about, not the one before, guys. Because yes, this is yesterday already. I was thinking that this was happening right now, and that this was yesterday. No, no, no. Okay. So yeah, this is yesterday. So this is because this is a replay, right? And I believe I took this trade, not um not the one I was talking about here, but here. So yeah, less drawdown. Maybe it was even this one. Actually, I can check really quick because I want to be sure about this, so you guys don't think I'm just making things up. Yeah, so 11:02. That was 11 right here. Yeah, it was this one. Then this move. This is the move that I wanted to get a buy-in. It was looking like it was gonna do this again, this downward, and again I broke with $20 in profit. In any case, imagine putting a 5 stop order, no profit target, and just letting it run, baby. Just letting it run, risking $100 to maybe make 400. In any case, we're still here. We're now where I stopped trading, so I don't know what happened. I haven't looked on purpose in preparation for today. So yeah, that's why I haven't streamed any of my trading days anymore on the evaluation. But as you can see, I've been trading the whole month. I never hit this. Oh no, not this. I never hit this button right here. Okay, this is $100 to reset it, to get it back to 50. Hell no. Okay, so a month passed, and this is the very first time in the evaluation that I've been doing a few evaluations. Actually, it's not the one that I've been most profitable. I've had one where it was 51,200, but it is the longest running evaluation I've taken because we're past a month. So my subscription renewed, and it kept me in the challenge like normal. So, but if I did lose this in the middle of the month, I would not hit that button. Why? Because I rather wait for my subscription to renew, get my money's worth on a free reset, and also study and get better to prepare for that evaluation. If I'm just blowing up evaluation account after account, yeah, I might finally pass the evaluation, but it's too much investment compared to the profit that we're trying to get if we get funded. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're 1 month in the evaluation, past the month. So it's a day to celebrate for sure because it's also Independence Day in America. America. So it looks like the price did just kept trading up. But in any case, I hope you are doing well today and that if you are interested in trading, that you are educating yourself like I am. And that's probably why you're watching this video because you are curious to see what other people are doing and what they think about in the market. I myself learn from others, of course, but I realized one thing about trading. You really don't, you really want to create your own journey style because no one really has the answers for you. You know, 90% of traders are not profitable or more. I would say more or less less than 10% are profitable. You can see the stats when you, for example, you're on a competition. You can see how much, even for example, like on a $250,000 competition, I ended up the whole competition, which lasted a month, with $100 and 15 in profit, and that put me in the 15% of participants. That's crazy. That was a nice maybe trade to get in on. Um, we had the mitigation of half of that candle. This candle closed very bullish. Price opened, went down, and then wicked. And maybe here would be a good order to get out somewhere around here. Not expecting a new high, but maybe trail it up and then look. Another clean candle going up, breaking the high. We don't know. It might go down soon or just stay in this range for a little bit. I mean, this carousel keeps going up, so we might just hop in. So yeah, no one can tell you how to trade, like I mean, that's at least what I think. No one can tell me, no one can tell me how to trade because it's a skill that is very, first of all, we gotta understand what what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do when we open up the computer and start trading? What is the goal? And I'll say, most people will say, oh, making money. Are you sure? Are you sure that's your goal? Because maybe you care about like, and I'm not saying you or like some other people, but like I know me, I care more sometimes about doing it well or having recognition for doing it. Okay, recognition from who? I don't know. From my family, from my friends, from everyone, from people I don't know. Yeah, that would have been a good trade again, right there at the bottom. I don't know who I'm doing it for, but that shows when you do, for example, revenge trading or over trading or just get that, gambler out of you is I don't think your goal if you're doing those things is to make money because you would stop doing them. You would just not do it. You would just probably turn off the computer or, do something um, to distract yourself from the market because the market is so cruel, okay, the way it moves, that if you stay long enough, it'll take your money. it's precision here that really counts. Whatever your trade model is, it should be executed only when it presents itself. And if it doesn't present itself, then you are just going 50-50, or even worse. You put yourself against the market, which has to pay itself. Every dollar you make out of the market, every single dollar, has to be accounted for. So your balance and your performance and your losses and your profits are someone else's numbers. Of course, divided and distributed amongst all the participants. That's why it works, because of the amount of participants, the liquidity, the volume. So all that to say, that it is, the longer you are in the trades or trading, the more trades you take. Okay, the more trades you take, the more likelihood that you're going to blow up your account, and you will blow up your account eventually. If you just keep pressing the button buy or sell, trying to figure out and try to make money, even if you end up with a big profit, it is very likely that if you keep doing that you blow up your profit and then some, to the point of going to zero, or wherever your leverage is, or your account size, whatever. So the more you trade, the more you lose. That's just the name of the game. Because why? Because it costs money. That's basically why. Because it takes the money that you make out of the market comes from someone else. Maybe 50% of participants lose and 50 win, because the algorithm makes sure that all the orders get filled and every single cent and dollar and $1 million unit gets accounted for. That's why the market keeps going up and down, because it has to fulfill that job of taking every order and making sure it's accounted for, that it pays others, that the money you lose, it pays for other people to make money, or the money you make comes from other people. And that's why the market eventually crashes, because eventually there's just not enough to go around, and then everybody loses or everybody wins, whatever the case. Eventually the market does some crazy stuff, and that's why you will lose eventually, because it's unpredictable. And even if you are making a lot of profit, that profit is just sitting there to be used by the algorithm. I know you might have doubts about what I'm saying, and that's fine. You can have other opinions and ideas. I just call it like I see it. Wow, the price really just kept going up, huh? So the goal, okay, make money, right? But what does that mean? How do you get paid? How does the money come to your account? How do you cash it out? By doing this. What about doing this equals cash in your hand? Okay, well, let's take a little time to discuss it. First of all, you have the equity. And what you're trying to do is not have minus equity. You want plus equity from the start of the equity. So right now, this account has 50,000. Anything above that is what we want, and anything below that is we don't want. Okay? Okay. In order for us to build this up, we have to risk going down. So we need to be exactly sure how much that is. How much are you willing to lose to take a chance of going up? On any given trade, or on any given day, on any given month, week, year, whatever the case. So what's realistic? Turning this $50,000 account into, $300,000? Yeah, it's realistic, but is it probable? And what does it take to do that? But what's easier, 350,000 in profit or $1,000 in profit? What do you think is easier? $1,000. $1,000 because of the drawdown that you set your limit. So if my drawdown for today, for example, if today I lose $100, let's just say, that's not going to happen because it's just a hypothetical. Let's say I am only willing to lose $100 today, then my likelihood of going this to $350,000 is almost zero. Almost zero. If I'm willing to risk the whole 50,000, then the probability is probably like 25%, which is not good. I wouldn't take that bet, would you? Would you take a bet with 25% chance of winning? And that's being nice to you about your trading. That you can take this account to 350,000 before losing the whole thing. We're not talking about leverage, and we're just making it simple. Just, if you could trade up to $1 and, make $1, basically, you can make basically more than that. But anyways, if you could build this up to 350,000, what's the likelihood that you will before this becomes zero? The likelihood is about probably, like, honestly, I'm just making this up as I go. It's probably like 4% or 8%. Even for a good trader. Even for a good trader. But the likelihood of us bringing this to $1,000 with a $50,000 equity is probably about, I don't know, 50%? 50% that you, okay, so let's say, what's the likelihood of you taking this to 50,000, 100, 1,000, 50,000, 51,000. I keep saying 50,000, 1,000. 51,000. What's the likelihood of you bringing this account to 51,000 if you were to risk the whole 50,000? It's probably half and half. Half and half. Here's the reason why. Because you have to take risk to bring this up. So if you take $100 risk and you lose, okay, that's 100. You are at 49,900. If you lose again, that's 49,000. What is it? 800, right? That's two losses of $200 in 2 days. And you want to bring this up to 51,000. Well, now you have to bring it to 51,200. So what's the likelihood of you hitting 51,200 before hitting zero? It went down. Your likelihood went down because that number went up, the number that you have to make. Okay, so let's recap. If you were to bet 100 per day, what's the likelihood that you get to 51,000 before you get to 49,000. So you're risking 1,000 to make 1,000. There, the number gets more reasonable. It does get a lot more reasonable. It will take at least 10, 11 days. And that's if you have no drawdown. But it is more likely that you go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. But eventually, just like this graph, maybe not this one, but like here. Okay? Maybe this happens to your performance. This would be actually a really, really good performance. Really good. Let's say you started here. Well, that's great. You never went to drawdown, but look, you still have. It's not like you're gonna go, oh, nice. I start here, and well, it could happen. You can hit $1,000 with little drawdowns of $50 here and there, $20 or whatever. But more likelihood you're gonna get $100 losses and stuff, and you're gonna go more like this if you're good at it, if you're great at it, and if you're okay at it, the graph will probably be okay. I'm gonna make it simpler here. The graph will probably be more like this. Let's say you start here, you have $50,000 equity, and you go to 100. Let's say this is 1,000 over here. You got 100 up. You got $50 down, and then you actually lose more than you should. Damn, some guy just crashed outside my building, and they're like fighting. There's like road rage and shit going on. Somebody yelled, "Ooh, fucking R word." Oh man. Well, that's bound to happen, People are not paying attention. Okay, so this is a likelihood performance, and this is great as well. This is amazing. You didn't give up. You didn't give up your $1,000 equity, which is all the way over here. But that's the thing. That's what it's all about. Is building this account so it goes up without risking too much. So the way the evaluation works is you only have $2,000 drawdown with a $50,000 equity. Yes, because if you lose $2,000 trying to make $2,500, if you lose them, then you have no business being here. That's why the evaluation, you failed. What are you doing? The goal is to make money, and you're doing the opposite. You see what I'm saying? So realistically speaking, in order for you to have cash in your hand, which is the ultimate goal.
Order filled.
Oh, I placed an order. Why isn't it showing? Oh, it's all the way down here. Why is it all the way down there? It's supposed to be 5 points. 230? It's like, what is this? I really don't want that order to be there. I guess I can't move it? What's going on? Where am I? It is moving. PM, Wednesday, July 3rd. What the heck? I think there's a glitch, guys. The Matrix. I'm nowhere near my entry. Look at this. It says that this is my entry here, and that this is my stop loss. I don't know. I think it's glitching, honestly. Yeah, it is glitching because price is moving and my order's not moving. So it's a replay thing. Yeah, something going on. I don't know what happened to my order or what would have happened. So let's reset it. Yeah, no, nothing happened. Yeah, something's going on. Look, it's not moving unless, yeah, because I have no trades. Yeah, it's crazy. Glitchy, glitchy. Maybe the stream is messing with it. And I can't, oh, I can't manipulate it now. There we go. Okay, what time was it? 12:37, I think it was it. Let's do. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think I would have got my order if this was it here. I don't know. All right, so yeah, so that's what I've been learning. It's that you want to build up accounts. That's really the goal, to get money in your hand, because you have to. Okay, so let's say our goal is to make $1,000, right? Our goal is to make $1,000. So we want to bring this to 51,000. So let's say it takes us, because we're only risking 100 a day, that's going to take us like 20 trading days. And we're not going to trade every single trading day because there are some days that we want to stay out of the market. Maybe the conditions, maybe there's news events we're not prepared for. That's another thing I've been learning, is that I probably should not even trade on those days, because I do well or better when there's nothing going on and it's just a regular day, I guess. So that leaves us with only like 10 days in a month to trade. Okay, let's just go with that. 10 days in 1 month. 10 days to bring this to 1,000. Okay, that's doable. But because of the drawdown and the risk, maybe it won't be that short of a time. So maybe it'll take 2 months, 20 days of trading. And that's being consistent, like not having any days off, basically, because you're still, even if you're not trading that day, you're still working on it to build up this account. This account is still part of your job, paying attention to it.
Order filled.
Okay, it didn't fill again. What? Yeah, it's not working. I think because of July 4. I think there's I would have put a long there. Yeah, yeah, it's not working. But this would have been my long. I mean, that's when I pressed the button, let's say there. And I'm going for 5 points over here. Man, that sucks. I can't use the replay function. Usually it does. I mean, it works fine. But I think the holiday is making it. Maybe they're doing maintenance on it or something. Because I don't see anything else wrong. Unless I'm not placing the order here. Well, I would have lost that trade. Let's see. See if I can place a trade on this chart. And look, it did place a trade all the way down there. I don't know, it's weird. So let's buy one contract.
Order filled.
Yeah, it keeps giving us the same $30 loss, so no trading today. um, well, it finally did break the lows and reverse all the way over here. We made it all the way to 24.23, which is a new time high, a new all-time high. Is it? Yeah, it is. Definitely is. Because if we look at the daily, yep. I remember us being here, And I remember this days. No, not those. Not those. This. It looks similar, if you can see that. Price goes up, breaks here, but before breaking, all this. So maybe, yeah, maybe we're gonna keep going up later, like during the week. Maybe, yeah, maybe already. There's deep mitigation here, just like here. So it looks like a continuation might be, unless we finally hit a point where we go down substantially and break this low, and then this low, of course. But yeah, I mean, that's on a daily, so still quite some time for all this to play out. So yeah, I mean, on this and in this environment, I would stay out until I see something like that, like some kind of flip like that. Okay, then it gets better. It's too long from here. Maybe from here. That's a long. And then get out that top here. That would have been my stop. So nope. That was not it. But something like this, you know, something like this is good to play. Like, I mean, I actually wouldn't have taken that order, to be honest, because you see that? That's why. Because it did play out. It's just not there. You have to wait for this one, you know. But when we saw this play out, we did see this being challenged. That's why the order stop loss would be over here. So just, yeah, the same order, but just here. And when I do trade, I mean, I'm a little more careful with those things. So I maybe because I was just talking, I don't think I would have gone there. But anyways, would have lost that. Here, sorry, here. I would have lost that because look at this. And this is why it's so hard to trade. Is because, yeah, you might be right. You might be right, but how much are you willing to risk to be right? Because what if you're wrong? More risk, more risk, more risk, more risk, more risk. Blow up the account. Okay. I wonder if I can get this right, actually. I don't know if I've lost every single... It's not even a point. 15 bucks is like 3/4 of a point. So I wonder if I can get that one right, so we can try. Oh, it says 2 contracts. Oh, I have 2 contracts going at the moment. Yeah, no, it's definitely not working because I'm trying to get out. Look, I'm trying to cancel the orders. Oh, it did cancel them. That's really weird. So yeah, just glitchy. Let's see if I can get the 1/4 point or whatever. Oh, like that one.
Order filled.
No, it just goes straight to drawdown. But yeah, I would have bought there. You see that? And that's what, you know, this order here did play out. I just would have probably put my stop loss here, so it wouldn't have played out. You have to wait for this, and maybe this. You know, once you see this play out, you know, maybe because this is kind of the same zone as this. It's just later. In any case, that was just a recap of what's been going on with my evaluation. I'm not gonna stream if I do win, if I do pass the evaluation. Happy Independence Day, by the way, guys. If I do pass the evaluation, then you'll hear from me. But thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.